What's up, healers? Are we already on day 6? I can't. Already day 6. Day 6. I'm gonna give you guys a minute to jump on. I am pumped. Day 6. How many of you are having a blast? Okay, first of all, if you haven't checked in, you can check in. I put the check-in link, well, the boards that's above this. So you guys can check in easily every time. So every time I do one of these for day 7, day 8, day 9, above, I'm gonna put the board where you can get the day 1 and 2 replay. If you're like, I want day 1 through 14 replays, and I want the workbook and I want my VIP call with one of the moms who slay. Sorry, I don't know what's going on with my lighting tonight. We're just gonna roll with it. This is the I've been sick all day feeling look. So from now on, I'm just gonna put everything in the actual title above. This is your reminder as a mom that we will not be live on October 31st because it is Halloween. And I want all of you guys, I love it. Lacey said I had my VIP call. So much great feedback. Yes, that's what happens when you upgrade to VIP. You get feedback. Feedback. This is a reminder we won't be live. That's the only night that we won't be live. We will have a final workshop at the very end of this where I'm going to bring all of this full circle. Okay, how we're going to take every single moving piece from day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, all the way to day 14, and we're going to bring it full circle on the workshop so you can get like a over like a drone. It'll be like a drone looking over the whole launch plan from like a bird's eye view, right? So you can completely put everything into play. So, hello, everyone. I'm going to be short tonight because I'm not feeling too hot and I need to go back to bed because I rolled out of bed just for you guys. See, I showed up. I showed up even though I don't feel good. Missy says, I found my titles from yesterday. Yeah, baby. Nicole says, I've never been so excited for homework. Day 5 rocked. I love it. Hi, Jessica. Hi, Donna. So excited. Thank you. Chat GPT. Yeah. So it's really cool when you actually know how to work Chat GPT, when you actually know how to work AI, when you know how to work all those things, really cool things happen. We do a lot of AI stuff inside of Brand Me on Demand. We actually have a part of Brand Me on Demand. You get Brand Me on Demand tools, which is a place to build all of your funnels, a place to actually collect emails, a place for you to send emails, a place for you to send text messages, a place for you to build your blog, to build your site. And there's AI capabilities in there as well. There's so many cool things inside of Brand Me on Demand that we do besides meeting with me once a week, besides me branding you, besides us giving you your social media branding kit, besides us helping you with your marketing. We actually in real time help you build your first funnel in real time together. I give you ChatGPT prompts that builds out a converting sales page, that builds out the converting automation, like all the things. And just so some of you probably don't know who I am, and you're just popping on here, I've been building funnels and created a multiple 7-figure brand since 2016, 2017, when I launched the Moms and Heels brand, which is what you can see behind me over there. And for the longest time, I didn't teach funnels like the way that I've done them because it was so expensive. So expensive, like literally, like just to have ClickFunnels was like $297. I'm literally wearing sunglasses just to hold my hair back. But just to have ClickFunnels was $197. To have email was another $100. To hold your courses was another $100. To do, project broadcast was another $100. It was just adding up. And so I decided to show people the cheapest way possible in order to just build capture pages. And then there was this incredible thing that happened where I was offered to create something for my students where every time I wanted to build out a funnel, I could, out of a push of a button, I could literally send you all the funnel that I already built that's already working. And then we work with you on making it work for your niche. And so that's what we're doing inside of Brand Me on Demand. That's completely different than anywhere else. This is not a coaching program. For those of you that are wondering, if you have not applied, you absolutely want to apply to see if this is a fit for your business, because you in real time will be building out funnels that are already done for you that you can plug and play with proven copy that works. Is that not inside? Is that crazy? Is that not nuts? So some of you are like, that's way over my head, and I don't know if this is for me. Book a call. See if this is for you. We will help you. If you think this workshop is cool, just wait and see what I do with you for the next 12 months to help you get leads for your network marketing business, also get leads for your brand. For those of you that are building coaching businesses or want to build out, brands or coaching businesses, for those of you that already have coaching businesses and you need help, like just 10xing that, that's all the things. Okay. So with that being said, I'm excited for tonight because my very good friend, Erin Heberger, she is also a coach inside of Brand Me on Demand. Every single Monday, she has you come with your brand plan. So what I do with you when you join is you get a session with me where I create your brand plan. I give you your mission statement. I create your target audience. I create your 20 titles. I create your funnel from start to finish, what it would look like, what your offer would be, how much you would charge for it, all the things, right? And I tell you who your people are. And then every single Monday, you bring that brand plan to the Monday session with Erin, where she gives you a content strategy. So she's going to give you a little sneak peek tonight of what you can do with those 20 titles that we did yesterday on day 5. If you missed day 5, the replay is coming down. So you definitely want to go ahead and upgrade so you can get all of the replays. You could do that here. I think the replays are also like the link is inside the board that I put above here. And I'm excited for you guys because tonight's really going to open your eyes to different ways you can use these 20 titles. And like I told you guys, like we're getting into a lot of things that we're going to be doing, a lot of actions you're going to be taking. So there's a reason we put this into little pieces and little chunks for you. Can you imagine if I had all of 5 days in day 1? You guys probably would have freaked out. So that's why we made this a 14-day workshop. You are going to be building a VIP wait list. I'm going to tell you exactly how to do that. In fact, we're doing it a little bit different this year. We are going to teach you how to create reels that literally stand out more than anybody else's. Okay. So just know, like we've got so many cool things for you that are going to be different. So the people who are doing my launch, like the way we did it last year, it's not exactly the same this year. We've got some tweaks because every year we tweak, and what's working better. So with that being said, let me grab the video with Erin, and I'm excited for you guys. Desktop. Here we go.
Identified your target audience and their problems. So actually, let me stop for 1 second and just reiterate why this is so important. From someone who fought niching down in the beginning. Yeah, I was like, no, yeah. Then I did it and was like, oh, I get it now. So it can seem a little bit scary to narrow your focus to a specific group of people. Say yes if you agree. But here's the thing. If you're talking to everyone, you are talking to no one because nobody feels like you are talking specifically to them. And that's a problem. You want to be creating these Me Too moments with specific humans because that's how you're going to attract your tribe. Say tribe if you happen to be on a mission to attract your tribe to you. #tribe. Okay, so I'll get more into this in a minute. But the bottom line is your job on social is to make connections and be a professional problem solver for your target audience. So we're going to do this by giving all the value and solving all the problems. Okay? Because when you see people that you've been giving value to, when people see you giving all the value, you've been solving all their problems, right? They love you. And then they see you talking in your stories about a product or a service or an opportunity, or maybe they see a curiosity post that you put up. They're going to say, ooh, okay, Betty's been helping me so much for free. I bet whatever she has to offer is really going to help me. And boom, there you have it, your tribe. Can I see like the mind blown emoji, please and thank you? Yes. Okay. So we're going to dive a little bit deeper into exactly how you're going to create the content that Marina talked about with your content plan. Here we grow. So it's so important to change up your content throughout the week. In order to serve, in order to keep eyes on your content, you've got to keep your content fresh and varied, AKA just don't be boring. And I'm here to tell you how to do that. So get that pen and paper ready. We're going to rock and roll. And yes, I'm a fast talker, so you might have to go back and watch this, but write down all the things. I hope you're VIP and got the recordings. P.S. All right. So types of posts that you should be posting every single week, which I know Marina touched on. We're going to dive deeper into those. So number one, empowering. So an empowering post is doing just that. It's empowering. It's motivating your audience. Typically, this is done with a quote. Okay. However, you're not just going to slap up a quote, right? And be like, okay, done. There's my post for the day. No. You need to include a caption with that quote to tie it together for your audience. Like, what's a lesson this quote is teaching? Why are you posting this quote? Maybe you have a personal story to share, but you need some sort of caption with your quote. All right, second type, educational. Teaching. I told you I was a teacher for 15 years. Okay, don't panic. You don't need to be an expert. You are sharing tips, hacks. Somehow you're making life easier for your audience. You just need to be one Google or ChatGPT ahead of your audience. Yes, I teach you exactly how to have ChatGPT create your content for you. That's something that I teach. Yes, it can do it. Amazing. You need to be one step ahead of your audience. You don't need to be an expert on all the things, okay? But you need to solve their problems, teach them how to make their lives easier, and they will love you forever. All right, next is entertaining. Yes or yes, do we all need more laughs in our lives? Drop laughs if you're like, I like to laugh. I like to be entertained, okay? This is what entertaining content does for your audience. Memes are a great thing to do to make your audience laugh. So are trending reels, like the funny reels. You're not doing those for all your reels, PS, but they're a great way to create, again, like connections with your audience. And yes, with the trending reels, it's okay to be a little bit of a copycat, right? Because they're funny. They're meant to be funny. That's what people are recreating all the time. All right, let's talk about personal posts. These I feel like are the easiest. It's just you, your life. You're sharing yourself with your audience. So this is your chance to let your audience get to know you, your interests, your family, your pets, your hobbies. This is a great way to make those connections with your audience as they get to know you. Obviously, we need to do a little bit of product and business posting, not every day, but make sure that you're sharing stories, not facts. People don't care what it is. They care how it's going to help them solve their problem. And Marina talked about this also with some of the things that you're going to be creating. Actually, oh my gosh. So just a couple weeks ago, we spent our whole session creating story posts about our opportunity, sharing our story. It was so much fun. So I had told the students exactly how to do this, how to create their opportunity story in a post form. And then they wrote them and they shared them in the chat so everybody could see them. And I kind of critiqued them, said, okay, ooh, maybe like just tweak this part, or, oh, this is great, whatever. I loved it because I got to see so much of their hearts coming out, and that's what needs to come out in your post. So make sure you're sharing your story, not just like what it does, not just like, oh, you get this, this, and this. Like, people need to know how it's going to change their lives like it changed yours. Okay. So make sure that you're doing a mix too of your posts. So you can mix up single posts, carousels, reels, all the things, so that you are keeping it fresh for your audience. Of the breakdown of what kind of posts to be creating. But here's the most important part. Every post that you create needs to be written specifically for your target audience. And make sure you're talking to one person. Again, you want each individual in your audience to feel like you are talking directly to them. You're not talking to the masses. So no more like, hey, you guys, let me give you some examples of exactly how to do this. Would you like some specific examples? Yes, Erin, tell me how to write my content. Let's get back to the empowering posts. I'm going to go through them all again. I'm going to tell you how to make them fit your audience. Empowering. You need to find quotes that empower your specific niche, your specific target audience. For example, if you look at my Instagram, it's very niched to the busy, overwhelmed mama of littles, right? I mostly talk to toddler moms who are trying to do all the things. Because that's me. Basically, my quotes that I share are a variety of like funny toddler quotes, mom life quotes, or quotes that are like maybe a little bit more general, but I create a caption that relates specifically to these mamas. Okay, so you have to be specific. Like, how is that quote going to relate to that specific person? If you are talking to women in menopause, right, you're going to tailor your quotes to that. So whatever you are, if you're talking to empty nesters, tailor your quotes to that. Okay, educational posts. This gets right back to those problems that you identified, right? So you want to share tips or hacks, something that will specifically help that person. So for example, I might share 3 ways to get out of the house in under 10 minutes, even toting 2 toddlers. If you know how to do that, by the way, let me know. No, I'm just kidding. Sort of. Or maybe like 3 hacks for keeping your toddler entertained for 15 whole minutes so you can actually drink a hot cup of coffee, right? If you're a toddler mom, you're like, thank you. Thank you for planning all my content. Yeah, you're welcome. But can you relate to that? Do you think that there's people out there that can relate, that are going to click and be like, yes, tell me how to do those things, right? Because I'm solving specific problems. Entertaining, easy peasy. Find memes that relate to your specific audience. Personal posts. Okay, well, since you are probably part of your target audience, you sharing your stories with your audience or what you're doing, you're creating these Me Too moments with your future tribe. They're like, oh my gosh, we went to the pumpkin patch this weekend too. Let me see. What are your kids wearing? Like, whatever. Okay. Create those connections with your audience. Like, oh, you love gardening. So do I. I don't know why every time I train, somehow gardening comes out. If you've seen trainings of mine, I somehow always talk about gardening. I have a black thumb. I married a landscaper for a reason, people. No, well, sort of. No, I'm just kidding. But I cannot even keep a cactus. I killed a cactus. He'll tell you I killed a cactus. Yet I always manage to talk about gardening. Anywho, let's talk next, your product, your business post. So like I talked about before, you're sharing stories, but you're sharing specific stories about people who your target audience will relate to. For example, if I'm sharing about my weight loss products, I always share a story about a mama who used my product successfully, even though her hands are full of kiddos at all times. If I share a business story, if I share about my opportunity, I share about my stories, other mamas' stories about how we're able to work our businesses literally in the nooks and crannies of our day when our kids are napping without sacrificing that precious family time with our babies, right? So somebody who is an empty nester probably isn't going to relate to all of my stories, right? That doesn't mean they're not going to get some value if I happen to have some followers. Like, it's wonderful, okay? I do have a lot of customers who are not in my exact niche, okay? So don't be scared. You're still going to talk to those people. But that's not who I'm focusing on at all. I'm focusing on a specific person. And that's what you have to do too. So that's might be a big shift for you. And that's okay. It might be scary at first, but that's okay. Your content is everything. Your content is so important. That's what's going to bring people to you. And just a small tidbit, make sure you're consistent with your posting, right? At least once every single day, get a post out. More if you're really trying to grow, obviously. But that's a whole other training we don't have time for. Okay. Is this making sense though? How to really tailor your content to your specific person that you're talking to? Bottom line is you have to sit down and plan your content for the week. And when you're doing that, rewind. Yes, I said you need to be planning your content ahead of time. Okay, wait, I'm just curious. Judgment-free zone. Say plan right now if you currently plan your content ahead and look at it, get wild. Wing if you tend to be somebody that wings it. It's a judgment-free zone, I promise. I'm just curious. So plan if you're somebody who plans ahead. Wing it if you're somebody who tends to wing your content and just plan, like create it right in the moment. I'm just curious. Before you post anything right now, did I mention I strongly recommend shifting to plan ahead if you don't already? We talk about every single week, have their content plan. So I'm like, okay, look at your brand plan. Look at your brand plan. That's who you're talking to. So I want you to ask yourself every single time before you post from now on, you're going to say, self, is this something that I would engage with? Is this something I would share? Is this something that I would be interested in? Is this something that my target audience would benefit from? If the answer is no, might need to do a little tweaking. Okay? Because you are talking to one specific person. That's what's going to attract your tribe to you. Oh my goodness. Okay, that got a little bit, I get excited. I can't even help myself. I am so excited to see your content transform. And it just feels good to give all the value to your audience. Drop value if you are committed to giving all the value, because it's going to change your mindset. I'm telling you, you're never going to feel again like, oh my gosh, I've got to put a post up. Because if you feel that way, by the way, your audience is going to feel that energy you're putting out. You should be like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited to post this because I'm going to help somebody with this post. And it's going to transform your attitude toward posting, your posture, all of the things that we're talking about this week. All right. Again, I'm so excited to see your transformation. I'm so excited to see the shift in your content. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope you found this helpful. Bye.
All right, you guys. How can we take what we just heard and plan out some content to prep and prime your social media? So I love to think about laugh, love, learn. Excuse me. Laugh, love, learn. Make them laugh with memes. So let's give some examples. Let's say that you are, selling, don't drop what company you're with or whatever. Just give me one of your, are you in a makeup company? Are you a skincare company? I want to give real examples for you guys on here. Are you in mental health, mental wellness, mood, weight loss? Like, go ahead and drop some of that in the comment section. Okay? Because I think this is important because I want to help you guys with this. It's important. Okay, we'll go with mental health first. Got it. Oh, nails. Let's go with nails. So with nails, when you think about making somebody laugh with nails, if you're selling nails that are press on, right, for example, then I would find funny memes that women who used to wear acrylics could relate to. So for example, when I fell and I literally went like that with my nail yesterday, that shit hurt, right? Every woman who's ever had an acrylic knows what it's like to break it on opening a cabinet, to breaking it on closing your finger in the door, or trying to open a stroller and cracking it off, right? Like finding a meme that will make them laugh. It actually feels better. Everything feels better. My back, not so much, but the nails better. And I'm good. Okay. So that's a way to make them laugh, right? Bring them back to when they used to, or with something, because you don't even have to say it. I've got an answer for that. Just make them laugh. That's all I need you to do to prep and prime. Okay. Let's see. When you say beauty, give me something a little bit, a med spa. Perfect. I own a med spa. Love it. So this is actually perfect. So for a med spa, what do you do? So for example, if you own a med spa and you sell semaglutide and tirzepatide and NADs and you sell, this is my other business, by the way. This isn't my network marketing business. This is my other business that we own. Okay. And I sell, what else? Oh my gosh. IVs, and we sell B12 shots and like all of those things, right? What would I do? I'm not going to talk about all the things that my med spa solves. I'm going to try to make someone laugh based on one of the products I'm going to focus on. So Tara, I want you to focus on one product specifically that maybe you're doing a special on that you're going to blow up. Like you're just going to blow it up. So for example, tirzepatide is really big right now. So I would focus on that, put a deal on the tirzepatide if they, bought 12 weeks out, right? Because this is what we're doing, 12 weeks out. And then I would focus on like funny memes or reels where my friends didn't share how they were losing weight so fast and make it and I found out it was this thing called trizepatide. Why didn't they share it with me, right? Like find funny things you can share about friends losing weight and not sharing it with you. Like what the heck? Like that's not nice, right? How many of you have seen that? People lose weight and they don't tell you how they did it because they don't want to tell you that it was from a shot. Who cares? As long as you feel good, who cares? Anyway, let's see. What else do we got? Jewelry. Okay. Here's a cool thing for jewelry. Uh, okay. Make people laugh, 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 laugh. Entertain with jewelry. This is just me coming off the top of my head, FYI. So this is what you guys get every single week inside of Brain Man's Man. This brain is scary. And yes, I need Botox for my own med spa. Okay. Jewelry. Oh, I know. I know. You could do something like making fun of how you used to wear jewelry when you were a teenager. This is just me. I used to wear big hoops. Actually, I still do. With big hoops, chunky necklaces, like, and it never matched. So maybe like what we dressed like in the 2000s with jewelry. What happens? You're going to have people emotionally laugh and react to these. And these are people that you're going to connect with because tomorrow we're going to talk scripts. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about getting people on your wait list. So I need you to go make a funny post, a funny meme, and get people engaged. Okay? Okay, let me keep going. Mood. Okay, this is a good one for me because mood, obviously, like I'm bipolar. For those of you that don't know, I suffer from depression and anxiety. And so mood is something, mental health is something I talk about all the time. Um, and so if you think about that, you could, God, there's so many memes. There was one, oh my God, there was one that was so funny. Whenever you see funny memes or funny, like white backgrounds with just black words, I want you to save those. You want to keep a library of things that you can recreate or you can repost. And so this is the one yesterday. Oh my God, this one was so funny. Hold on. Where is it? I literally peed my pants when I read it. Hold on. Because it's such a perfect example. I don't know where to go. Here it is. Nope, that's not it. Is that it? Nope. Oh my God. I follow this one. There's a lot of Facebook groups where they post really funny memes and they post really funny like words that you can oh, here we go. That's actually funny. Okay, here's one about parenting. The hardest part about parenting is not laughing. That's simple. That'll make somebody laugh, emotionally connect you to them. Let's see. Are you okay? No, I have work tomorrow. That's really actually a really funny one too. God, there was one that was so funny and it was like a girl. It's one of the reels. I'll find it and I'll share it with you guys. But when you think of mental health, think of things that'll make people laugh, right? Because they're already thinking they're crazy. And you can have a reel or you can have a meme or a quote that helps them feel like they're not alone, right? I think I already went over weight loss. Skincare. Oh my God. I would literally go online and I would like find pictures of people that have burned their skin off, like to get great results. You know how they do like these vampire burn off thingies? I'd be like, you can either do this and be in pain and burn your skin off, or you could just find a system that works and look like this and then have a pretty picture of you. That'd be funny. But find some memes of like how much women spend on skincare, how much women spend on makeup, right? Like the way we used to wear our makeup back in 2000, like as a teenager, right? Like think of all these ideas. Heather says Pinterest has great memes too. Yes, find them. You don't have to go and create it yourself. And I love it. Chrissy said there was a Beetlejuice one. Are you okay? Yes. Okay, I create memes every time we have a launch. And this is one thing I'm going to help you guys with. We didn't do this last year. I'm going to give you guys meme templates that you can make your own. I didn't do this last year and I'm going to do this. I'm going to work on this all day tomorrow for you guys. So be ready. We're going to go over scripts and I'm also going to have meme templates for you. You're welcome. Okay. And what you're going to do, what you should be doing is playing on October, playing on November, playing on Christmas is almost here. You need to think ahead. Think like a brand, not like a consumer. Does that make sense? So when you think like a brand, you are ahead of time. Companies that are not promoting Christmas right now are already late. Already late. You guys already see? Like since September, I think stores have been full of Christmas stuff. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sweater weather hot flashes for real. For real, for real. I'm in Florida. I don't even think it's gonna, I don't know. My aunt said it's El Nino year, whatever the hell that means. She said we're gonna get cold this year. I don't know if I believe that. Okay. So you guys have some homework to do. I need you to go find something funny that you're gonna post in your Facebook, post in your stories. And I want you to write every single person's name down that interacts with that meme or interacts with that post. Yes, I'm going to give them to you tomorrow, but I want you to do this on your own. Go find something that's funny that relates to your niche and go and post it. And I want you to write those names down. Those are leads. Then what I want you to do is I want you to go to your profile picture and I want you to write all the names down of people that have liked and commented on that. And the same with your cover photo. These are the first people we're going to invite to your wait list. Tomorrow is scripts. For those of you that don't have the workbook, I will try my best to talk as slow as I can when I do these scripts. It's probably not going to be as slow as you'd like, but just know you'll have 24 hours to watch this replay if you did not upgrade for VIP. Yes, you have them in the notebook already. I love it. So I'm proud of you guys. I'm excited. Thank you for your patience with me not feeling too hot tonight and being quick, even though I said I was going to keep all of these to 30 minutes anyway, but I just like to over deliver. It's just what I do. Brand Me On Demand. Lord. You just have to go to brandmeondemand.com and the 1,000 off expires in 24 hours. There is a monthly option, people. So don't freak out, okay? There's a monthly option. Ask about that because you still get the Brand Me On Demand tools with that. You just don't get your branding session with me. So check that out. I love you guys. I'm proud of you. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 7. Bye.